meeting peacefully, and we were happy. Maybe that's why we forgot to invite you.
Honorable Sir, could you tell us through some of the resolutions that were reached today, sir?
Resolutions on PMS, their report. The Labour people have digested the report and they have made their submissions here. And so it's still work in progress. Work
So
in
there's still going to
progress.
be another round of meetings. You're saying no actual solution was reached today. Because it
No.
was the price, the costing has been what the issue has been, and they're talking about the template being used and saying this is not workable for us as a country. So
Yes,
what
well,
agreement was reached
that's
here?
why when the NMTC presented their own report, Labour saw with them that they were making some points, and it's like I said, work in progress. The governors are going to discuss this on Thursday. They have discussed this at the National Economic Council, and so everybody is involved because we find ourselves in dire straits.
Okay, Honourable Minister,
No money for subsidy.
in clear terms.
But in electricity, we adopted the report of the Electricity Committee, made some adjustments, and transformed that technical committee into an implementation committee. They are now a standing committee to implement all the recommendations they gave to us here.
Throw like some recommendations.
Some of the recommendations within the week, you start seeing members of that committee with the minister on the issue of mass metering. They will go around now and make sure that the discos put meters for people, because there are reports that they are not metering people. They want to be doing bulk billing, estimated billing, and charges, and so we don't want that. There is also a resolution that the gas companies will try to reduce gas pricing for gas to power companies, that's the Gencos and the rest of them, so that the price of electricity per unit will go down and the consumers will benefit from it.
How soon do you think this would happen, sir?
Immediately, we are giving the marching orders for them to do so.
So Nigerians should expect a reduction in the price of electricity soon?
Yes, not very soon, but some paperwork has to be done. And once that is done, the price of ampere of electricity will go down. And once it goes down, the consumers will benefit. There was also the issue of a forceful migration of people from one band, the low-paying band of D and E by the electricity companies, into the upper band of A and B, so that they can give them a higher tariff. And we said people who suffer such should petition the NERC, that's the Regulatory Commission, and they will be brought back, and the disco will be sanctioned.
So now that the issue of the template is here to be ascertained, does it mean that each time the prices of crude oil go up, Nigerians will still continue to pay more?
That I told you it's work in progress. The NMPC have explained there are certain things they want to do. Because what they are doing is import dependent. The regulation is import dependent. But they are doing bulk purchase. So they can get discounts. They are also using a foreign exchange that is discounted for them. They're not buying from the parallel market. So all these things will be put on the basket, and the price will emerge from it.
So Labour and FG will no longer meet on the PMS?
They're happy. That's what I'm telling you. We have finished the discussion.
So no adjournment, nothing? No
We adjourned to April.
Okay.
April, after Easter.
On this same matter?
Yeah, meanwhile, the two committees are standing. They're there now.
Okay.
They will act on our behalf.
The reports we are presented, we point out areas that we are not comfortable with, and we're able to put our suggestions across, which will form the basis of a decision. First is that we have been using the import pricing method, which I think is only Nigeria out of the OPEC countries that have been using that method. That entails that 100% of what we consume will be imported. That is, you sell your crude oil, then you import finished product. That, to us, is not sustainable. It's exporting our jobs. And our first priority is to see how the refineries can be fixed. Because before 1998, our refineries were working. And the model that was used and the template that was used in fixing the price is the production cost pricing method, which is what all OPEC countries are using, because you then have to produce or refine products for the domestic use and also for local markets. So we thought this is what is sustainable at this point in time, and that is what we have posited. And we have looked at the timeline for the refineries to actually work, which is what they will be working on. Because you remember that in the past, some of these commitments were made, but the refineries are not still working because of the inherent interest in importation rather than refining. And you know the benefits, including jobs and industries that will spring up if we're able to refine product.
So what's the timeline, Mr. Wabang?
No, the refineries' own is a different issue, which
So
they are
for
working
refineries,
with the
because-
committees, yeah.
Because while this timeline is going on, people are still going to be complaining about the price of PMS.
And that's what we said centrally also, they must look at the issue of Nigerians, especially at this point in time. Because certainly the center point of every policy should be about the welfare of Nigerians. And therefore they must find a way of protecting Nigerians, insulating Nigerians from the vagaries of market forces. This is fundamentally what we have posited here. And we said the NNPC should do everything possible to look at the current template and make sure that it serves Nigerians instead of the market forces.
From the comment of the minister, it appears you are not satisfied with you are not satisfied with the petroleum committee report.
It's
but
not about
it's not about. You're okay with the electricity.
No,
report.
wait. On the two reports, Labour tried to posit its position. The two reports. And the first one I mentioned to you is about the method we have adopted in arriving at the items on the template, which were faulted because it's actually an import-driven template.